Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for joining our podcast today to take a deeper dive into IT optimization with Red Hat in the public sector. I'm Rich Savage with the Red Hat team at Carahsoft, and I'm here today with Red Hat's Adam Clater, Chief Architect for the public sector. Thank you for joining us today, Adam.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me here. It's a real pleasure to be at Carahsoft.
So, the team at Carahsoft often receives many questions from our government customers asking what IT optimization is, how Red Hat solutions enable it, and aside from mandates, what benefits will their agency ultimately realize? So for our listeners, Adam, let me start by asking you a couple questions here. Why is constant IT optimization critical for our government agencies?
Sure. So there's three things that I really highlight as to why we have this constant need for optimization. First is the constant state of technology change. Gone are the days of building something for a mainframe or legacy Unix system and just leaving it there for 10 or 20 years. We're now experiencing a much faster rate of change in the IT world, where we've had introductions of things like Windows workloads, Linux workloads, virtualization, and now containerization. So that's really the first one. The second thing that's forcing this IT optimization and change is really the expectation of the government consumers. Gone are the days of filling out a paper and sending it in and licking a stamp and all those things. People expect to do things online. They expect a experience that's much more akin to what they get from a Facebook or an Amazon. And fundamentally, the federal government wasn't prepared for that 10, 15 years ago, and in many cases, not even prepared for that now. The third thing that's really driving a lot of that change is the constantly changing workforce that the federal government is dealing with. And so whether it be new folks coming in or old folks moving off and retiring and going off into the sunset for their greater years, that change is also bringing new ideas, new thoughts, new leadership into the government, which is also mandating a bit of change as well.
No, that's great. And actually that segues perfectly into my next question. And you alluded to it a little bit earlier in your previous statement. What challenges are you seeing today with government agencies as they try to optimize their IT environments?